And welcome back. We are at the 2 o'clock hour, so we're back at the top of the hour. Every hour, we still have a few more to go. We'll keep doing this until 9 o'clock tonight with all different special guests. But let's take a look at where we're at on the board today. Give DeKalb County, we're at $6,932. So we are so close to that $7,000 mark. If you want to help us get right over there, we're at 28% of our goal, which is, again, $25,000. Thanks some donors. So Courtney, Hannah McNamara, and Jason Hanna, you just saw her just on the other side of the camera. So thank you, Courtney. Really great talking with you. We love what we do with the KSO Kids Concert. It truly is one of the most rambunctious, exciting, fulfilling days. It is chaos, very compacted times, but really fun. So thank you, Courtney. Also, Lynn Waldolin and Carolyn Swafford. So thank you so much. We love seeing those donor names come across our screen. Really exciting day today. We've already had a lot of great conversations. Reminder, go to lightscameradonate.org. It's going to take you right to the Egyptian Theater's Give DeKalb County page. Again, donating through that page is what allows us to get those bonus pool dollars, which is currently over $200,000. So your dollar really does go farther today. So we have our next special guest. Alex just ran just down the block. We're going to send it over to the DeKalb Chamber of Commerce with Matt Duffy.
Thanks, Janine. I'm here with our next special guest, Matt Duffy, the Executive Director of the DeKalb Chamber of Commerce, and ran over here from the theater. We can see the theater from here. Great spot here looking at downtown DeKalb. Thanks so much for taking the time to chat with us today. For those that might not be aware of what all the Chamber does, can you give a quick, what's the elevator pitch of what the DeKalb Chamber does for the community?
So I don't get a full hour to talk about
No.
So the DeKalb Chamber, we do a variety of different things, from special events to programs to welcoming the people to the community, welcoming new teachers, welcoming new residents, working with local businesses, trying to help them grow, helping them network and connect, helping them reach their audiences, and to work together as partnerships between the other businesses as well. So a variety of different things, and working with the Egyptian is definitely one of those.
Yeah, and in terms of special events, we work together all year long for all sorts of things, whether it's the farmers market, which is going to be coming up in just a couple of weeks. This will be our 13th year of live music at the farmers market. So starting, June 1st?
June 1st.
Thursday, June 1st. So the market will be open right across the street from the Egyptian Theater. We feature different local musicians all summer long over the lunch hour. And then we're also involved in Spooktacular, as well as Santa Comes to Town, Santa's parade arriving in DeKalb. And last year it snowed, magically snowed as Santa arrived right in front of the theater. So lots of exciting things that we do together for the community. Both the Chamber and the Egyptian, provide for the community to come together and have something for all ages to come out and enjoy. But we also partner in a variety of other programs. And just a couple of weeks ago, we hosted a Leadership Academy project.
Yes.
And can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure, yeah. Our Leadership Academy every year does a number of projects, and they try to do some things for the community. And one of the ideas was to do a prom rewind. Obviously, we're in the middle of prom season right now. It goes over about a month or so probably, but we're in the middle of it. But the idea of doing it for adults. So obviously the high school students have their opportunity to do their prom, and the idea was, hey, what if we did something like this for adults? The class came up with the idea and said, what's a great venue to have something like this? The Egyptian Theater was top of the list. It's a central location, chance for people to go to the downtown to go eating. I mean, there was 300 people attending it, so I know all of the local restaurants were full.
They were busy.
And that drove people to the downtown area, drove people to the whole community, not just downtown. I know Elwood Steak and Fish House and some of the other restaurants were also very busy for that evening. But yeah, great turnout for it, great supporter for local nonprofit Barber Food Mart. But yeah, the partnerships like that and having a venue like the Egyptian is definitely a centerpiece for a lot of the events we try to do.
Yeah, including the Leadership Academy graduation. I think just within the last couple of years have started hosting that event. And I know you had been moving that around to kind of different venues. Talk about it all, why you've continued at the Egyptian Theater now.
Well, we want to make it a big deal, right? It's a graduation, just like any of the graduations, and having it on a stage in a large venue and having the opportunity for anybody and everybody to attend. A lot of people have family or friends or their children when they want to come, and before we had it with meals and stuff like that, and the idea was, hey, we want to make it so anybody can come and enjoy it. There's no cost to attend. Having a partnership like that with the Egyptian allows us to do that, and allows it to make a big deal walking across the stage like you do when you get a diploma and another graduating from a university or high school, the opportunity to do that at the Egyptian. They also do presentation about the projects like the Prom Rewind and the other projects that they're working on, and having a stage with the large screen like the Egyptian has really makes it pop and makes people really appreciate what they're accomplishing.
Yeah, and in terms of Leadership Academy, we've got 2 graduates within the theater, Janine and Brandon, proud graduates, and hopefully more in the future as well, participating in a really phenomenal program that the DeKalb Chamber does. And the DeKalb Chamber provides, just a tremendous amount of programs for businesses within the community, leadership, and really, focuses on economic development for businesses from small to large. And we talked about in just some of the events that we've done with the chamber, but the economic impact to the Egyptian is felt not just in downtown DeKalb, but beyond. What have you heard through the years? You have a tremendous membership within the chamber. What do you hear about the economic impact of the Egyptian theater?
Well, a lot of what I hear is, how do we have another Egyptian theater so we can have even more things going on? Because obviously it brings people to town, whether it's a show or a movie or some sort of event. It's a major occurrence, so it brings people from outside of the community, which also expands that tax base. Whether you're shopping, whether you're getting gas, whether you're going to a restaurant, it adds the number of people to the community that are supporting. So it's huge, and like I said, not just for the downtown area, which is obviously a big part of it, but the surrounding area, because people will come in, spend a day of it. I know a number of people that'll tell me that, oh, I came for the Egyptian for a show, and I realized, wow, I didn't realize all the new things that are going on in DeKalb. So it was a reason for people to come to DeKalb. And then once they came here, then they started to see some of the other changes that are going on in our community. And so it's exciting for us because they're coming here for other reasons at the Egyptian, and we're able to showcase our entire community and all the improvements that we have going on. So it's definitely a centerpiece. Like I said, we use it a lot. People come for that reason, and brings people from outside of the area too.
Yeah, and it's been exciting to see new businesses opening in downtown DeKalb, a ton of new development down here, but as well as tremendous development throughout the city of DeKalb. And I know the DeKalb Chamber has been involved in those efforts. But what are some of the things when big employers or people are looking to move here? Do they talk about the arts? Do they talk about culture? Things to do for family? What are some of the things that you hear as they're contemplating coming to the city of DeKalb?
Yeah, they want a place that people want to live, that people want to set up shop with their families. They're looking at the entire environment, because it's great to have the business and the workers here, but you have to have the bodies to fill that. And as we continue to grow, we're going to want to have more of that. So yeah, they want to look at the full picture, and the arts are a big part of it. The schools, the shopping, the eating, all the things to do, all that stuff is all part of it. And if we can provide all those things, we're going to continue to grow as a community, which is going to help us do a lot more things. So as we continue to add a number of the larger businesses, you're seeing more restaurants and stores and shops and things like that coming to the community as well, because they want to be part of it.
Yeah, and we love doing all these different events for the community. Obviously, as a nonprofit, it's core to our mission, but it takes money to do events like that. And so today, we're trying to raise money to continue to support the tremendous mission that the Egyptian Theater has. And what would you say to folks, out there watching, trying to figure out who to donate today? There's over 100 nonprofits participating, and we say all day long, hey, don't just pick one. There's multiple, to support out there. But obviously, we're asking our donors in the community to support the Egyptian Theater in their donations today. What would you say is, a reason to support the Egyptian Theater?
Sure. I'm actually going to use an analogy Coach Kunagonas did at the NIU baseball dedication for the Walt and Janice Owens Park. He talked about throwing a stone in a body of water and the ripple effect. So to me, if you support the Egyptian Theater with the funds today, the ripple effect to supporting the local businesses and supporting the local community is providing jobs, it's providing opportunities, and these companies and organizations are also investing in other local nonprofits. So it's the ripple effect. It's donating to one place that's actually having a bigger effect than just on that one organization. So I feel like that was a great analogy. He was talking about it from a different side of things, but as he said that and we were talking about this, I'm like, it's exactly what the Egyptian is. Donate to this and the ripple effects on how it affects the other people in the community, businesses, organizations, individual residents. It's a ripple effect. So definitely consider donating to the Egyptian Theater today on Give DeKalb County, and you'll see it not only affect what the Egyptian Theater does, but for the entire city of DeKalb.
Yeah, well, I couldn't say it better myself. So your donation today is going to have a ripple effect across the community. That's our saying today now. So I'm going to send it back to Janine, and I'm going to run down the stairs and run back over to the theater, and I'll see you back there in a couple minutes, but we'll send it back to
Thank you so much, Alex. Really great to talk with Matt, and really love that ripple effect. So let's take a look. We have moved a little bit since we started this broadcast. We are at $7,132. So we're over the $7,000 mark. Thank you so much. So that gets us to 29% of our goal. Let's see who donated in this hour. So again, share some love back to Courtney Hannah McNamara and Jason Hanna, Lynn Waldlin, Carolyn Swafford, and thanks to these two newbies, Mark Hooks and Joe Burke, for donating to the Egyptian Theater today on Give DeKalb County. 24-hour day of giving. Reminder, you have until midnight tonight to get those donations in online, or if your mail is postmarked by today, that also counts as well. At the next hour, we will have some more mail-in donations, so we'll have some more names to read off, and I've got to get ready to go over across the street for our next special guest at the 3 o'clock hour. Don't forget to go to lightscamera.donate.org today to support your Egyptian Theater and help nonprofits all across DeKalb County. So we'll see you at the next hour.